evening, this is Akashvani Kohima. I am Nobin Pradhan with the evening news and these are the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi comments remarkable growth in northeast states. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio says Hornbill Festival showcases connection between spiritual identity, indigenous heritage. Union Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya says people of India have always stood by the world in times of need, and Home Minister lauds role of BSF in securing borders, preventing infiltration. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has lauded the remarkable growth in northeast states through improved connectivity, digital inclusion and investment in infrastructure. Mr. Modi today shared an article, Northeastern is becoming a key enabler of Viksit Bharat vision, written by Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia on social media platform X. The Prime Minister also lauded the ongoing Ashtalakshmi Mahotsav celebrating the Northeast's vibrant textile sector, tourism opportunities and traditional craftsmanship. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio said the Hornbill Festival showcases the connection between the spiritual identity and ethno-indigenous heritage of Nagas. He said this during the Advent Christmas devotional service at Kohima today. The festival is a deliberate celebration of the cherished Naga identity, culture and traditions, he said, and added that the essence of the festival lies in the emphasis on our uniqueness and unity. The Chief Minister encouraged the gathering to embrace tolerance, forgiveness and goodwill in the true Christian spirit during the season. Further, he reminded everyone to focus on the central figure of Christmas, Jesus Christ, who brought hope, peace and salvation to the world. This is the first ever such service held at the Naga Heritage Village during the Hornbill Festival. Musical performances by Nagaland Chamber Choir and various churches added a spiritual and festive atmosphere to the event. Union Minister for Labour and Employment and Youth Affairs and Sports, Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya, today asserted that the people of India has always stood by the world in times of need. He was on a visit to the war cemetery at Kohima this morning, where he paid tributes to the brave personnel who sacrificed their lives in World War II while serving in the British Army. The Union Minister also attended the Hornbill Festival at Naga Heritage Village Kisama, where he was received with a warm and traditional welcome. Describing the Hornbill Festival 2024 as a grand celebration of Nagaland's rich traditions, vibrant dances and soulful music, Dr. Mandaviya expressed gratitude for the hospitality to witness the diverse and colorful celebrations. At Kisama, the Union Minister also paid visits to various stalls, including Honey Hub run by the Nagaland Beekeeping and Honey Mission. The 8th day of the ongoing 25th Hornbill Festival 2024 celebrated the vibrant cultural heritage of Nagaland with an array of performances by 18 cultural troupes at Kisama. During the morning session of the show at the main arena, Union Minister for Labour and Employment and Youth Affairs and Sports, Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya, graced the event as the honoured guest, while Additional Secretary and Financial Advisor from the Ministry of Textiles were the honoured guest in the afternoon session. The performances depicted the rich traditions of the various tribes inhabiting Nagaland, including folk songs, indigenous games, demonstration of tiger hunting and fire making, among others. This is Akashvani Kohima giving you the news. For quick news update, follow us on our X handles AIR News Alerts and AIR Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Union Home Minister Amit Shah today lauded the role of the Border Security Force BSF in securing borders, preventing infiltration, counterfeit currency and dealing with left-wing extremism. Mr. Shah was speaking at the 60th Foundation Day celebrations of BSF at Jodhpur in Rajasthan.
अनेक अभियानों में हर साल की भांति 2024 में भी आपने जाली मुद्रा, नारकोटिक्स, घुसपैठ और वामपंथी उग्रवाद के सामने लड़ने का और पराक्रम करने का आपका रिकॉर्ड बरकरार रखा है और मुझे विश्वास है कि ये सारे काम आप इतनी चुस्तता से अनेक सालों तक करते रहें.
Mr. Shah praised the BSF for its 6 decades of service as the country's first line of defense. He highlighted the force's courage, valor and sacrifices. He acknowledged the BSF's critical role in securing both eastern and western borders since 1965. Earlier, the Home Minister inspected the parade and honoured the BSF personnel with gallantry awards and police service medals for their outstanding service. Deputy Chief Minister T.R. Zilliang today encouraged all government officers and staff of various departments to work for the public with enthusiasm. He was addressing the closing program of the Unity Mini Hornbill Festival cum pre-Christmas celebration at Perrin yesterday. Mr. Zilang also called for unity and willpower among officials, which he said is crucial for pushing all plans to fruition. Advisor Transport and Technical Education, Temjen Menba, has impressed upon the need for a fire station at Mangkolemba and Mokokchung district. Mr. Temjen Menba has written to the advisor, Fire and Emergency Services, Home Guards and Civil Defense, Kisimiyu Yimchungar, seeking allocation of funds for prompt construction of the fire station at the area. The request comes after a devastating fire broke out at Nokyu Ward in Mangkolemba subdivision this morning, razing a total of 5 houses, including 2 main grocery shops, to the ground. Additional Deputy Commissioner Mangkolemba, Muakumzuk Sadir, told Akashvani that although the site for a proposed fire station had already been earmarked, no sanction of funds had come from the government for construction. He expressed gratitude to the public for volunteering in helping douse the fire and preventing further damage. Meanwhile, Advisor Temjen Menba asked the Deputy Commissioner Mokokchung to arrange immediate emergency relief fund to the affected families of the fire incident. The Indian Army's Trishakti sappers from the Eastern Command have developed the Advanced Flood Monitoring System, AFMS. The work is earning national acclaim at Inno Yoda, a competition for defense and disaster management innovations. Sensitized by last year's glacial lake outburst flood in Sikkim, AFMS, led by Havildar Suresh PK of the Engineer Regiment, used cutting-edge technology to monitor water levels in real time to issue early SMS alerts. This innovation enhances disaster preparedness, enabling swift response to protect troops and civilians. And in international news, Syrian rebel forces have taken control of the capital Damascus today after a week-long lightning offensive, encountering no resistance from government troops. It comes amid media reports that President Bashar al-Assad has fled the country to an undisclosed location, marking the end of 24-year rule. The historic shift comes after a swift offensive that saw rebels capture 4 major cities in less than 2 weeks. Media reports also quoted Syrian Prime Minister Mohammad Ghazi al-Jalali saying that he is ready to hand over the government to the opposition forces in a peaceful transition. And to end the news, a reminder of the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi comments remarkable growth in northeast states. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio says Hornbill Festival showcases connection between spiritual identity, indigenous heritage. Union Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya says people of India have always stood by the world in times of need, and Home Minister lauds role of BSF in securing borders, preventing infiltration. And that's all the news we have for you this evening. Good night.